Hello my fishing friends, and welcome back to the channel. It's your old pal here, ready to dive deep into the fishing forecast for what promises to be a truly intriguing day, January 29th, 2026. Now I know what some of you are thinking. January, the depths of winter? Surely the fish are tucked away, dreaming of warmer days. Well, hold on to your hats, because this day, while undeniably chilly, holds some unique opportunities for those of us who know where to look and what to do. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll have all the insider tips to turn a cold winter's day into a memorable angling adventure. Let's talk about our prime targets for this particular day and how we're going to outsmart them. First up, the mighty pike. In late January, our toothy friends are less active than in the warmer months, but that doesn't mean they're not feeding. Quite the opposite, in fact. They're looking for substantial, easy meals to conserve energy. You'll want to target them in deeper holes, along drop-offs, or in slower-moving sections of larger loughs and rivers. Think slow and low, my friends. My experience tells me that dead baits, like a good-sized mackerel or herring, presented on a ledger rig near the bottom, are incredibly effective. If you're using lures, go for larger, slow-moving soft plastics or wobblers, retrieved with plenty of pauses. Remember, winter pike bites can be subtle, so keep a keen eye on your indicators and strike decisively. Next, for those who love the pull of saltwater, let's consider the resilient cod. January is a prime time for shore angling for cod along the Irish coast, especially after a good storm has churned up the seabed, uncovering delicious morsels for them. Given the unsettled weather we've had earlier in the week, these conditions could be just right. Seek out sandy beaches that feature deeper gullies, rocky outcrops, or areas where the tide creates distinct channels. These are ambush points where cod will be searching for easy meals. For tackle, a sturdy surf rod capable of casting heavy leads paired with a strong fixed spool reel spooled with 20 to 30-pound mainline is ideal. Forget the flashy lures for now. In winter, natural baits like fresh peeler crabs, large lugworms, or strips of mackerel or herring are far more effective. Cast your bait into those calmer pockets behind sandbanks or where the current brings the food. And for our coarse fishing enthusiasts, the humble roach can provide some excellent sport. On a cold January day, these silver beauties will typically be deeper, often congregating in slower-moving sections of rivers, deep holes in canals, or along drop-offs in lakes. To catch them, a light feeder or waggler rig with small hooks, say a size 16, is perfect. For bait, use natural offerings like maggots, casters, or a small piece of worm. Ground bait sparingly with a dark, finely sieved mix to attract them without overfeeding. Remember, small baits and delicate presentations are key for winter roach, as they can be quite shy and sensitive to resistance. Now let's break down the conditions that will shape our day on the water. Weather. For January 29th, 2026, expect temperatures to hover around 4 to 9 degrees Celsius during the day, with overnight lows possibly dipping to 3 degrees Celsius. We're looking at an overcast sky with scattered sprinkles or light rain, so waterproof gear is a must. The wind will be coming from the north, with speeds of around 19 miles per hour, making it feel quite brisk, especially on exposed shores. Earlier in the week, a low-pressure system brought strong winds and heavy rain, and by Thursday the 29th, the pressure will likely be stabilizing after that turbulent period. This stabilization, though following a low, can sometimes spur fish activity as they adjust. However, the persistent cold and north wind will generally keep fish seeking deeper, more stable environments. Water temperature. As you'd expect for January, the water will be cold. Expect sea temperatures to be in the range of 7 to 10 degrees Celsius, and inland waters will be similarly chilly, perhaps a touch colder, in some sheltered areas. This cold water slows down the metabolism of fish significantly. They're less inclined to chase, and their feeding windows will be shorter and more opportunistic. This is why a slow, methodical approach is absolutely crucial. Fish will be conserving energy, so make your offering worth their while. Moon phase. On January 29th, 2026, we're in a waxing gibbous phase, with the moon about 85 to 87% illuminated and growing larger. The moon will be in Gemini. In many angling circles, a waxing gibbous moon, especially as it approaches the full moon, is often associated with increased fish activity, particularly during dawn and dusk. While not a guarantee, it's a positive sign that can add a little extra magic to our fishing efforts. Overall, fish activity, considering all these factors, my friends, I'd give the overall bite for January 29th a medium to capricious rating. The cold water, the north wind, and the recent unsettled weather will mean fish are sluggish and not aggressively chasing. However, the stabilizing pressure and the waxing gibbous moon offer a glimmer of hope for dedicated anglers. Patience and a refined, slow presentation will be your best allies. You won't find them everywhere, but if you hit those deeper, sheltered spots with the right bait, you stand a very good chance of a rewarding catch. So there you have it, my friends, your comprehensive fishing forecast for January 29th, 2026 in Ireland. Don't let the cold deter you. Embrace the challenge, enjoy the peace of the water, and remember that every cast holds the promise of something special. I wish you all tight lines and smooth waters. May your nets be heavy and your spirits high. And please, if you found this forecast helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more tips, and let me know in the comments below what you're planning to target this winter. Share your stories, your photos, and your winter fishing secrets with our community. Until next time, stay warm, stay safe, and tight lines.